Diwali holidays are on. How are you people? Good morning to everybody in this cold morning. Tuesday morning feels like Monday morning. I don't know why. Anyway, how is everyone? Right, let us take few fitness queries right up early in this session. Shout out to Kimani McLaughlin for requesting this answer to me. Is it safe to take thermogenic non-stim pre-workout with creatine HCl? Looks like this is being asked about pre-workouts and supplements, and as far as supplements are concerned, I think your pre-workout, if the label says that it is used, I think you do your own research regarding this matter. For me, anything that kicks in your caffeine and kicks in your blood pump right before your workout can make your workouts go great. And why don't you try also your workouts without pre-workouts? So what that'll do, so yeah, that sounds absurd sometimes to try your workouts without having pre-workout, and that sounds not so standard advice if you are a competitor or a pro level athlete, but then there is something called that dependency factor, and why not remove any kind of dependency? What if you are not in a position to then afford pre-workouts, and what if in some case someday there is your no pre-workout available for you, maybe in the quantity matter that your the pre-workout whatever you have been using, you had to restock yourself. So those 2-3 days, or maybe some days, you should feel the difference really, to really look for working out without any pre-workouts and post-workout supplements. What is more important is nutritious filled diet, and try all the methods which works best for you. So that is all I have got to say regarding this question. What is the injury rate in CrossFit compared to other sports and exercise routines like running or weightlifting? Look, आप यहाँ पे CrossFit की बात कर रहे हैं, तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि CrossFit is really a marathon kind of a sport where a lot of weightlifting is routines are involved, and that too which are on heavier levels. So in CrossFit, I mean, athletes train probably the same move for really years, I would say, and it's really more important to understand here that all of these things are not really different, in a sense that CrossFit is about weightlifting. The weightlifting is weightlifting, and running you can keep aside. It doesn't involve weights, but then can somebody say it doesn't involve body weight? Suppose if you're weighing 80 kilograms, or 150 lbs, or 170 lbs, or 200 lbs, and you are taking that kind of a body load to run through hill tracks or go to marathon running or something. So there is also some kind of a weight training and resistance training, and by far I feel all these things are interrelated, and CrossFit is considered to another level, because there in CrossFit आप बहुत ज़्यादा स्टेमिना और स्ट्रेंथ गेन की कोशिश करते हैं. इवन these guys crossfitters do sprint. So all these things are really are in a union and are interconnected. But if you put aside running, really there is so for a pro runner, it is said that you do not really need to have those kind of muscles really, and for running longer distances, the less the muscles, the better it is. The lean body is anyway gonna go for more without more wear and tear. So that is all I've got to say for this question. Novak Jankovic asks me how many types of push-ups are there, and probably more than 20. There are so many types. My favorite ones are diamonds, which directly target your triceps, and there are military presses. There are so many other kinds of push-ups, but then it's a relative Google article to look for another day. So this is what I got to say for how many push-ups exactly techniques are there. But yeah, push-ups all day, every day. This is a move that should be practiced as warm-ups. Does cold water make us sweat more than warm water while exercising at the same intensity level? I do not understand if it is being talked about, cold showers, or if you are talking about cold water intake. And if you are talking about warm water intake, what is it? The external environment or the inner environment? So I'll have to, I think, give both the perspectives. और यहाँ पर अगर आप external environment की बात कर रहे हैं और आपने, for example, if you have taken an ice bath, so ice bath is like all about overcoming the challenges, and challenges like the temperatures are so low because of ice, and you are subjecting your body to the low level temperatures only because the lowest level of temperature, the minus degrees, will cause more blood flow to the regions exposed to it. So for example, you are going deeper into the water until your chest levels, और you are doing a full डुबकी जिसे बोलते हैं, तो उसमें आपकी बॉडी में जो ब्लड फ्लो रहेगा वो एक अनदर लेवल पर रहेगा. इट विल फोर्स योर बॉडी टू to produce, pump more blood, and that is what is required, right? That extra natural power that is needed for strength gains, muscle gains, and all those things, that works. And warm water compared to cold water has its own kind of advantages. So warm water, you can, of course, even in colder regions like Russia, like Canada, where temperature is freaking very freezy up until minus 18 degree, minus 33 degree, as well in Slovakia and some other European countries, apart from Russia and Canada. So what's more important in those regions is to make use of warm water. And warm water does, first of all, whenever you take a warm water shower, what it does is gives your skin that kind of a warm up. So your skin pores are more loosened up now, and you are away from injuries as well. So both of these have advantages of, first of all, giving minerals, kind of a warm up to your outer skin. So you might have heard athletes complaining of a lot of injury risks and all those things. So those things only happen because there is some sort of a gap between recovery process, those stretching, those warm ups. So those play a heavy part in those pro games and everything. So that's all I got to say. Are there any disadvantages to pointing our feet while walking or running? ऐसे कोई खास disadvantage नहीं है. And to pointing our feet while walking and running. So मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि यहाँ पे बात पंजों पे भागने की और walking करने की है. So I think why would you use only a certain part of your, so in my early school days when I used to run and wanting to gain that kind of a speed to outbeat my other athletes, companions, colleagues there, so I as kid also did this kind of pointing at feet technique. So like पंजों पर भागना और उससे ज़्यादा स्पीड मिल जाएगी, कुछ ऐसा करके देखना. सो ऑफकोर्स ऐसा रहता है, बट उसका एक सिनारियो रहता है कि अगर आपके नाखून बढ़े तो वो आपके लिए ही प्रॉब्लम बन जाएगा. सो उसमें और कुछ नहीं है. आई थिंक यू हैव टू यूज़ full grips, and you have to, if you are a runner, you have to use hard sole for sure, and these things will really make more sense and more helpful in your walking or running routine. Somebody is asking, do Olympic divers have perfect abs? So I have one response to this. What the fuck are you saying? What the fuck are you saying here, really? if Olympic divers were concerned about their abs and all, so I don't think they'll be Olympic divers. They would want to compete in a bodybuilding show. Number one. Point number two I want to highlight here is the strategy, the preparations of Olympic divers is to a different sport, first of all, and it does not have to do anything with abs. First of all, they'll be lean and thin. Obviously, abs will be visible for those, but it doesn't matter that they have to have that kind of a chiseled physique, what you say, and where they are gonna get judged based on how their core is looking, and but you have to have really strong cores. And Michael Phelps is the best athlete who has spoken out a lot of routines on this, how he prepared for his Olympic diving and all those things. So usually what you see for pro athletes doing as in Olympic games, if you see, they are very lean, very chiseled. Also most of them is having 6 packs or 4 packs at least visible for the, just because the kind of body type swimming needs for becoming a pro. So yeah, somebody has asked me, Hassan Mahboob, shout out to this guy for asking me this question, and I find this interesting only for the reason he's pointing out some famous Indian cardiologist Devi Shetty has said that vigorous exercise is not good for health. It only increases the risk of a heart attack, and he said walking is enough. How true is that? Look, there are perspectives to this, और यहाँ पर एक cardiologist की बात हो रही है, तो I think it's a doctor and who is talking with experience, and it depends what your domain is. और अगर आप एक athlete नहीं रहे हैं naturally, और अगर आप किसी भी स्पोर्ट में compete नहीं करते हैं, तो आई थिंक क्वेश्चन ऑफ विगरस एक्सरसाइज एंड विगरस ट्रेनिंग का आता ही नहीं है. और जो भी प्रो एथलीट्स रहते हैं या फिर जितने भी इंटरनेशनल लेवल पे खेलते हैं, जो बिल्कुल ही बेस्ट ऑफ द बेस्ट लेवल्स पे खेलते हैं, आई थिंक उनके लिए भी एक रिकवरी और टेकिंग अ ब्रेक फ्रॉम द गेम इज काइंड ऑफ अ पीरियड फॉर देम एज वेल, सो दैट दे कैन रेस्ट एनफ, रिकवर ऑन टाइम एंड पीक एट टाइम्स वेयर इट इज़ रिक्वायर्ड. तो कार्डियोलॉजिस्ट हैं, डॉक्टर हैं, बिल्कुल ठीक ही कह रहे हैं कि विगरस एक्सरसाइज विदाउट किसी गोल के, विदाउट किसी एक प्रोसेस के, उसको जस्ट करते रहना, फॉलो करते रहना इज ऑल्सो माइट बी इंक्रीजिंग सम सॉर्ट ऑफ अ कार्डियोवास्कुलर प्रेशर ऑन योर बॉडी. एंड इट्स सो मच इम्पॉर्टेंट टू मॉनिटर योर सेल्फ, फील योर सेल्फ, एंड ऑलवेज गेटिंग योर मेडिकल डन, मे बी क्वार्टरली, मे बी ईयरली, एंड दैट इज सो मच more important to keep you always safe. But then really, if you are wanting, if you are from other side of the coin, I'll explain, which is like if you're wanting to become a pro and it is requiring a vigorous training, do not forget to have a recovery in this phase. So I partially agree with cardiologist Devi Shetty here, but there have been many athletes who were told that they will explode their heart if they train more, but they wouldn't listen and they would anyway subject their bodies to themselves. It's a personal choice. I'm not promoting any of the views to do it. I'm actually saying to follow the doctor's advice, but then if you are someone who is keeping that kind of a zeal that you can do it, always hear to that soul's voice. No fuck should be given to any of the fucks who are saying anything. This is all I am saying, really. What else? Mohan Prakash has really answered this beautifully. He says, if you depend on media to run your life, not even God can save you. And this is a beautiful statement. You think he said it to you? No, one who doesn't do exercise at all. So yeah, it is so true. Mostly the people who do not exercise, who are a fat fuck or who are out of physique fuck, I should say, and not the word fat really, because there are so many strongest of the strongest incredible athletes which look like fat, but they are 6 feet 5, 7 feet, and doing and setting up world records for heavier weightlifting and all those things. So the word I'm going to use is the out of shape fuck boy or fuck girl. So those people, when they try to portray being a athlete, pro athlete, and in a very short amount of time wanting to get a physique to Arnold's level, number one motivation or number two motivation, any other, their, because of their person they followed on maybe any platform. So it is gonna cause a lot of problems. So first of all, you are not only shocking your body, you are shocking your internal systems to a level that cardiologist has to give you advice that no, you cannot get the results that other pro athletes are getting within 22 years of training or 20 years of training within 2 months of training. So just remember, and I have seen a lot of kids, lot of adults, lot of people who are above 30, above 40, who are wanting to get results by any means somehow within shortest period of time. Shortest period of time wanting that results is gonna fuck you up any which ways. So this is a kind of a fuckery I really want to de-promote with this platform of mine, and really that doesn't make any sense to me, that you want to get results of what somebody else really got in 20 years and you are aspiring that to get in 2 months of workouts or 2 weeks of workouts. I've seen people do not even 2 weeks of workout and putting up their sleeves and checking out their abs, or why is it not coming here. So that's a fuckery, really. Look at this. Is it possible to get fit in just 1 month with no prior experience or knowledge about fitness and working out? If so, how would one go about doing it? So the real answer is no. If you do not have any experience or knowledge about fitness, that means you have not been to any kind of gym, you have not read about your any of the fitness regimes, and sorry, but there is no way you are getting fit in 1 month. Yeah, there are ways with external compounds and drugs and testosterone and artificial compounds that people might suggest you to boost your test levels to alpha male levels, and that's just a shortcut which are going to have the baddest of the baddest motherfucking disadvantages to your body, and it will fuck you up. So there is no 1 month shortcut, no 1 week shortcut, really. So fuck that is my advice. What are the benefits of, kudos to Anjali Yaduvanshi for asking me this, what are the benefits of doing one long workout versus several short workouts in a day? Look Anjali, my answer to this would be, why would you want to do multiple times of workouts? I am presuming that you are not a pro athlete. If you are a pro athlete, then stick with your coach, and if he is asking you to, अगर आपको वो कह रहे हैं, एडवाइस कर रहे हैं कि आपको मल्टीपल वर्कआउट्स करने हैं, तो बात अलग है. बट अगर आप एक सिंपल रूटीन में है और सिंपल लाइफ रूटीन में है, जहाँ पर आपकी ऐसी कोई इंटरनेशनल कंपीटिंग या आप इनक्रेडिबल एथलीट नहीं है, तो आप और जस्ट एस्पायरिंग एथलीट हैं, तो मेरे हिसाब से आप यू शुड स्टार्ट स्मॉल. यू शुड हैव अ सिंगल वर्कआउट एवरी डे एंड प्रैक्टिस दैट मूव फॉर maybe months and years, and see how it goes. And even if that is leaving energy inside your body and you are thinking to go out and go out to a workout again, so उसमें मुझे लगता है कि आप प्रॉपरली फिर वर्कआउट कर नहीं रहे हैं, बिकॉज एनी हाई इंटेंसिटी इंटरवल ट्रेनिंग और HIIT वर्कआउट रिजीम्स जो सिर्फ 30 मिनट्स में आपको इतना ज़्यादा थका सकते हैं मेरे हिसाब से कि आपको फिर दिन में दोबारा वर्कआउट करने की ज़रूरत पड़ेगी नहीं. सो मे बी वाई नॉट टेक आउट अ सिंपल an hour or 2 out of your schedule for exercising beautifully up to the levels, up to that intensity, so that you are directly thinking of just doing your works, other life routines, and going to bed with a sleep, with getting a sleep like that of a baby, really. That's all I got to say about that, Anjali. Let me know how do you find that answer. How do I increase muscle density and bone density at the same time? Yeah, so Hassan Ali is requesting this question answer to me, and Increase in muscle density and bone density has a lot to do with compound exercises. So Hassan, I would advise you to really look out for those compound movements and never skip those. The leg day, we call it squats. The bench presses, another compound movement, the one that involves a lot of strength training and subjecting your chest and upper body to pushing the heavier weights. And the third and incredible thing is deadlifting. I would advise you start small rather than deadlifting 150 kgs all at once, and not even trying out first of all with warm-ups. So slow and gradual deadlifts will help you out. Use dumbbells initially, and I would suggest to skip rods if you are just a starter, only if you are a starter. But if you are already there in field working out since years, then you must already realize that compound exercises are the only way to increase your muscle density and that bone density you are talking about. So there is no other way apart from that artificial compounds and all those things which are a fuckery really. So go out there, enjoy yourselves with these compound movements as much possible. What are some good brands of treadmills for running and jogging? Cisco is brand I could suggest, and there are so many these days. I am not much into equipments field, so rather browse on Google, maybe watch YouTube videos of fitness trainers who have actually bought these fitness machines, so they'll answer more better on this. So that was my take on fitness rant, fitness Quora rant by myself. And what else can we do? I wanted to browse Twitter, what's happening on these festive season. Shout out to Virat Kohli again for making our holidays so awesome. Diwali holidays feel so fun, and always that special innings of Virat Kohli comes in my mind whenever I'm thinking of World Cup. And World Cup, I think India is winning this World Cup. I am so much more hopeful of this fact. Again, Virat Kohli wished a very happy Diwali to you all. May the festival of lights bring you peace, joy and prosperity. Yeah, thanks Virat Kohli, and thank you for giving us a wonderful Diwali gift by pulling out one of your peakest and most awesome innings for the Indian cricket right at the World Cup platform in Australia. I love it. Everyone loves it. It's no surprise there. There's a sports batch update. Australia has dropped Steve Smith and New Zealand has dropped Martin Guptill in their opening match of Super 12. Okay. Oh, we have notorious MMA Conor McGregor wishing every Indian happy Diwali, everyone. Yeah, so it's Diwali seems like it's famous now around the world, and he is wishing everybody happy Diwali. So that makes my day hearing a pro MMA athlete, the greatest of the goats, the greatest of all times, wishing everyone happy Diwali. So means a lot to me. Why it means a lot to me? I am so much inspired by MMA, what they do, what these pro athletes do really, and that is so awesome really to read this kind of a tweet from Conor McGregor. Conor is like a gem of a person, really. An athlete who is never giving up in life, even after so many injuries, losing and all those things. That is why he has the kind of stardom he has. Kim Kardashian has tweeted something: hate speech is never okay or excusable. It makes sense really. I stand together with the Jewish community and call on the terrible violence and hateful rhetoric towards them to come to an immediate end. And celebrities should come out in support of whatever the negative nonsense is going out in the world, and really let's all look out for peace, hope, and really good living, well-being of everyone. It's so much more important. Shout out to Kim Kardashian for putting out this thought all over the world. Ashok Swain tweets, if a Hindu can be the Prime Minister of the UK, why a Muslim or Christian or a Dalit can't become the Prime Minister of India? Some kind of a thought from him. And who says a Dalit cannot be a Prime Minister of India? Who says a Muslim cannot be a Prime Minister of India? It doesn't make sense. It looks like Ashok Swain is under some impression of an unreal world. So that's all I got to say regarding that. उवशी रौतेला कम्स अप विद, आप सबको दिवाली की विराट शुभकामनाएं। विराट से तो विराट कोहली की इनिंग्स हमें समझ आती है, और शुभकामनाएं तो हैं ही हैं। जब विराट कोहली ने इतना बड़ा लाइसेंस दिया है दिवाली को अच्छे से मनाने का, दिवाली बाय डिफ़ॉल्ट अच्छी हो जाती है। अगर इंडिया कोई भी मैच जीती है, स्पेशली अगेंस्ट पाकिस्तान, ये अगेंस्ट पाकिस्तान, देयर यू गो बिचेस, बेटा बेटा रहता है। This is so nice. Happy Diwali from AB de Villiers as well. Liz Truss says congratulations to Rishi Sunak on being appointed as leader of the Conservative Party and our next Prime Minister. Woo! Yeah. That is so great. And 200 साल से हमारी सोने की चिड़िया को लूट के गए हो, अब हमारी बारी है। ये नहीं कह रहा हूँ, मजाक कर रहा हूँ। लूटने उठना तो इंडियंस में है ही नहीं ऐसा कुछ, बट देन इट्स सो मच लवली टू सी एन इंडियन origin person leading UK now, so that is so amazing. Amazing tweet from our own Prime Minister Shri Narendra Prime Modi ji, from warmest congratulations to Rishi Sunak as well there, as you become UK PM. I look forward to working closely together on global issues and implementing Roadmap 2030. Special Diwali wishes to the living bridge of UK Indians as we transform our historic ties into a modern partnership. There's so much important. What a grateful wishes from Narendra Modi to Rishi Sunak, and this was bound to happen, right? The people were giving hopes then when Rishi Sunak wasn't elected to become the PM 2 months ago, and look at now, Rishi Sunak is there leading the front the armies of UK now. That is so amazing. Gives you good punches. Sundar Pichai says some new YouTube updates including an ambient mode, updated dark theme, pinch to zoom, 8x and precise seeking to help you get into an exact part in a video. So yeah, this is an amazing feature. I just tried it today, and dark theme is really incredible. So why wouldn't he say that he's the owner? And yeah, he is making everyone roll up with the game, roll up their sleeves, leave the lazy zombie mode, and don't be a weirdo and really look out for performances. Sundar Pichai, being the head of the Google, is expecting a lot more performance from every single employee, and looks like they are changing the world really. Brad Hogg is still crying, is it? He says, congratulations umpires and players last night. The love of cricket showed through as two fierce rivals battled it out till the final ball, having utmost respect for each other. Perfect example of how to play the game and how sport brings us together. So finally he is on point. Brad Hogg is saying positive things. Dalai Lama has tweeted. Dalai Lama has tweeted that as soon as I wake every morning, yeah, some fuck, I don't know for what reason this guy is giving a siren on an empty road ahead of my home. But anyway, what was Dalai Lama tweeting? As soon as I wake every morning, I remind myself that all human beings are the same as me. We all want to be happy. Everyone wants to be happy really, and he's right there. I resolve to use my life to ensure that other beings are happy. It's compassion that brings about peace of mind, not anger and hatred. So really it's compassion that wins everything, and it's compassion that brings about peace of mind, and which is never achieved by any kind of a hatred or anger. So I love this quote from Dalai Lama, and a huge shout out to this incredible disciple, can I say, of Buddha and teachings, and the greatest of the great meditators at the same level, and people cannot be compared, but then he is like Sadguru to the whole world. Jagadi, like Jagadish Vasudev. I just got to know that Sadguru is also Jagadish Vasudev. It's his original name. I got to know about that information. I actually might have heard it before, but then that registered in my conscious mind yesterday only. I was just looking for his, somewhere on Google, browsing something, and then it came up that his real name is Jagadish Vasudev. So yeah, he's a Deva. The more we care about happiness of others, the greater our own sense of well-being. This helps to remove any feelings of fear or insecurity. It is the greatest source of success in life. Dalai Lama. Wow, that is so amazing. What else can we take up in tweets? Kindle has posted something. Daniel Watt, the UK cricketer, wishing everybody happy Diwali, and Neha Sharma's tweet is to another level. Happy Diwali, and happy Diwali 2 times to you back, Neha. Sir Jadu says, may this festival of lights bring happiness, peace and prosperity to all of us. Happy Diwali to all of you. Nice tweet right there. Virupa is also saying, may this Diwali dispel all the darkness from your life and may your path always be lit. Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Ganesha, Jai Mahalakshmi. Happy Diwali. And what a wonderful picture from Virupa ji. Elon Musk seems to have tweeted this just 7 minutes ago, and it's some kind of his translation is there. Dialectic. Why would Elon Musk tweet dialectic? And I think in a Russian, it has to go with some Ukrainian story. I'm getting a feel of it because the kind of alphabets I see in his tweets are sort of a Russianish or Ukrainish or what. So what are people saying about this? That's literally the plan. Musk don't want Twitter. This is 4D chess checkmate. This has to do with Twitter acquiring. That wasn't a microdose. What else is people translating for those wondering? Dialect. Greg is cool. Oh, so that was not Russian, it was Greek. The tweet the Elon Musk just tweeted 7 minutes before. It's currently 7:03 a.m. IST, Indian Standard Time, and the tweet that Elon Musk just tweeted 7 minutes before is in Greek letters, and it means Greg is cool. And what's Greg? Why has it? Oh, he means Greek. Greek is cool, is it? Sometimes decoding Elon Musk also takes a lot of time. Anyways, Conor McGregor also says, may my 2 old bells, 2 little ticks. This fight does 10 buys. So he has pointed out Islam Makhachev versus Lowonsky from Australia, the world champion, who are going to be fighting next, and both these belts. One is the lightweight championship belt and the world championship belt, and Conor is already claiming both of these his. So that's how the spirit is, and this is what you love about Conor, really. Ashok Swain again points out Rishi Sunak's grandparents were from Gujranwala, Pakistan, and Rishi Sunak's parents were from Nairobi, Kenya. Rishi Sunak was born in Southampton, UK, and looks like this fuck is really saying that he has no connections to India. Yeah, fuck that. We don't believe it anymore. He is Indian origin person and not the Paki origin. And first of all, if you are saying that his grandparents are Pakistan, today it's called Pakistan. So before 1947 it was not Pakistan, it was India, right? So only because of the politics and political drama, the India got divided to Pakistan and India earlier. Otherwise it was India. And if you are looking 800 years ago, India was huge. Most of the Arab countries were part of India only just before invasions, right? So because of all those invasions, those countries are born out of India. So it's basically India only. And if I were to say, I would call the whole world as India. I have my reasons to call it that way anyway. That's my rant, and that will be all for today. Happy living, cheers everyone, and really wish you very peaceful holidays, Diwali holidays and all these festivals. Take good care of yourself. God bless everyone.